everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Wentz now on first down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Wentz to throw on second down. He's got time. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him.
For the fresh set. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The numbers comparison last week, really good game here. I don't know, he's not hitting the hole as fast as he was a week ago.
Do you get the sense that maybe, his timing's off a little bit?
Yeah.
Because last week, I think you were talking about how quick he was to hit the hole, how fast he was to through the hole. And that created some of those big runs because of some of those second and third level blocks from his offensive line. In this game, I feel the blocking's still there, but he's just not taking advantage of it. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. And come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground. Get the defense back on its heels.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to
let's go.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal efficiency.
Yep, that's what you do. Let's go! Oh, yes.
A great effort there. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
We all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try to pick something up. But every now and then, you got to know when to turn off your instinct. In this situation, if I'm going to go down and say it's a run, quarterbacks do it all the time, right? They don't have to just take a sack and fight for it. So you can try to make something happen. That loss of yardage, it changes field position, it changes everything you're trying to do on offense. It really puts it in a bad spot.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz surveying the field. And he connects with Ertz. And he's brought down after a good gain. And that one results in 35 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sua Cravens, the rookie from Southern Cal, in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. To throw is Wentz. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 43 yards. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. To throw is Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. Wentz. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Charles, I
think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a
How many yards we got on the season? Alright. Did we win any weekly awards? No, we probably didn't. On to the next game. We third in the division now. Redskins jumped us. But if the Redskins lose, then we will beat the Vikings. We got the second spot. I'll take my XP.
Back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That one good for 10 yards. And then they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they can get another one right here to move the chains.
And there's no ground game here with the tailback. And they take it down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Man, wasn't that long ago the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, I got the speed you need to get into the backfield and make big play.
And they hit John loose. It's incomplete.
So many offenses want to put their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing down those Wentz. And that's incomplete.
I guess we're taking the field goal.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for a break in certain situations. Try to this end zone, and that's what they're doing. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there.
One that I've ever met.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. And they'll run it here. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. On second down, here's Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now they try the right side here. And that play will go nowhere. Look at the 49.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Shotgun now for Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Greenway, with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Offense.
Got a little handsy there, defensive holding, Charles.
And defenders will get away with as much as you will allow. The 5-yard mark tells the officials where the line should be drawn.
Fresh set of downs here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw. On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The first-time Pro Bowler a year ago. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Wentz going to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. 3rd down and 12. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys... Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than it is there. But this is a really drive. We often talk about teams scripting goals. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, and now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety.
This is clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs there. Just misses something you offensively. Got it this way. Take it, set it aside.
And do not ask me to explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's a safety in the... Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 2nd and just 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Now that run is one to build on, and I know it sounds like a cliche, and it seems like a simple thing, but truthfully, coaches are always looking for something to pull out of a tough day. And right now, this team has had one of those. So that run there, I guarantee that's a clip and save as they move forward and look towards the next game. And he'll tell his team, this is what we're looking for. This is what we planned for. Let's have more of this to start games as opposed to getting it at the end.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
That's a good night, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he's going to get this one down inside yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
All right, here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And this looks to probably be the final play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win it. But Charles